I was in Safed this afternoon. I'm back in Jerusalem now. Safed is about 12 kilometres from the Lebanese border. It's a town of the surrounding area which is very vulnerable to rocket attack from Hezbollah because there are some army bases on the outskirts of the town, and we experienced what the residents there have got used to in the last few weeks, an air raid siren on 2 occasions. The air raid siren went off as we were filming an interview, and we all ran to a bomb shelter, stayed there for about 10 minutes, came out again. 20 minutes later, another air raid siren went off, and back we went to the bomb shelter. We could see the rockets in the sky, and we could see them being intercepted by Israel's air defense system, the Iron Dome. Now, of course, people in Safed, some of them do have bomb shelters either in their homes or nearby in the streets. Others don't, though. I was speaking to some locals in the streets. One man said that he lives in an apartment building and he just goes to the safest room in his apartment. Another woman said that she works in a shop, and during the day she just hides under the table in her shop. So under the till where she does all the work, she just ducks under there. So while we were able to get to an air raid shelter because we were near one where we were filming the interview, that's not the case for everyone in the town. And while Israel's Iron Dome defense system does intercept most of the rockets on Friday night, not long after Israel launched that attack on the Beirut suburb and killed Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah. Hezbollah rocket did fall into the town of Safed. It hit someone's house. No one was home at the time, and so no one was injured. But we visited the location and could see that there was considerable damage there.
Now, there are continued looming fears of a possible ground offensive in Lebanon if it hasn't begun already. Tell us more about what Israel's next moves could be.
This question as to whether there'll be a ground offensive, whether Israel will actually physically move troops into Lebanon on the ground, has been a question that we've been asking for the last few days. Earlier on in the week, we heard from the IDF, the Israel Defense Forces, saying that they had prepped their troops, that they were in combat position, they were moving into the right place. But we haven't had confirmation from the IDF that any troops have actually crossed over the border. When we asked the IDF for confirmation on that earlier today, we were told, when we're able to tell you, we will tell you. Right now, there's nothing to say. So we are waiting to hear confirmation from the IDF. We could see a scenario like we did with Gaza when Israel launched its ground offensive in Gaza last year following the October 7th attacks of Hamas into southern Israel. Well, the Israeli army went in short bursts at first on the ground into Gaza before going in a full-out, full-throttle campaign. So we could see that again at the Lebanese border, but we're waiting to find out. There's still a question mark over whether a ground offensive will actually be launched by Israel in the coming hours or days.